You've been conditioned to believe that life is something you must control, that if you don't manage every detail, things will fall apart. But take a step back. Who is the you trying so hard to orchestrate life? And what exactly are you controlling? Everything that happens unfolds on its own. The sun rises, your heart beats, thoughts appear and disappear, all without your effort. The same intelligence that moves the tides and grows the trees is moving you too. But the mind steps in and claims authorship, as if it's the one running the show. The truth is, life is happening effortlessly. Your only job is to let it. This is what surrender really means. Not forcing, not resisting, but allowing life to be exactly as it is. You are not the doer. You never were. If you look closely, you'll see that what you call your life is nothing but a string of thoughts appearing in awareness. These thoughts create a sense of self, a person who must achieve, fix, and manage things. But that person is just a mental construct, a story the mind tells itself. Who were you before the thought, "I am this person," arose? What remains when all thoughts subside? Pure presence, silent, spacious awareness. This is what you truly are. The moment you recognize this, the need to control drops away. Life is no longer something happening to you. It is simply happening, and you are the witnessing presence in which it unfolds. But here's the paradox. When you let go of control, life actually flows more smoothly. The struggle disappears, and everything begins to align perfectly, without effort. It was never your job to run the universe. You were just getting in the way. You may ask, but if I stop controlling, won't everything fall apart? Look around. Has life ever truly been under your control? Did you choose your thoughts before they appeared? Did you decide the exact sequence of events that brought you here? Or did things just happen, moment by moment? The mind resists this because it wants to feel in charge. But the deeper truth is, you were never the doer. The river flows whether you fight it or float with it. So, what happens when you stop struggling? You relax. Life moves through you effortlessly. Situations unfold as they need to, without your interference. Decisions are made, actions happen, but they don't come from stress or fear. They arise naturally, from the flow of life itself. This is not passivity, it is freedom. It is responding to life as it comes, without resistance, without attachment to outcomes. Most people don't realize that their suffering comes from resisting what is. They believe peace will come once they arrange life in a certain way, when they fix this problem, achieve that goal, or get rid of a certain feeling. But the chase never ends. True peace isn't found in controlling life. It's found in letting go of the need to control. Imagine watching a movie. You may feel joy, sadness, excitement, but deep down you know you're just watching. You don't need to rewrite the script. You're not trapped in the story. Life is no different. It unfolds on its own, just like the movie. The moment you realize you are not in the story, but the awareness witnessing it, the struggle ends. Life happens, but you are untouched. Letting go doesn't mean life becomes empty or meaningless. In fact, it's the opposite. When you stop fighting the flow, life unfolds with an ease and clarity that was always there. You just didn't see it. Decisions happen, but they arise naturally, without stress. Actions are taken, but not from fear or urgency. You move, speak, and engage with the world, but there is no inner struggle. It's like watching the body and mind function on their own, because that's exactly what's happening. And here's the most surprising part. When you surrender fully, you realize you were never bound in the first place. The one who was struggling, the one trying to control things, that was just a thought, an illusion. What remains is simple, clear awareness. Just this, right here, right now. Once you see this clearly, everything changes. Without you having to change anything, you no longer get caught in mental stories. Thoughts still arise, but they lose their weight. Emotions come and go, but they no longer define you. Challenges appear, but they don't disturb the deep stillness that you are. And most importantly, life continues perfectly fine without your interference. The universe was never waiting on you to manage it. It was always functioning effortlessly, just as it is now. So what's left to do? Nothing, except to rest as you are. No need to fix, strive, or force. Simply be. Let the universe take care of everything, because whether you accept it or not, it already is. Real freedom isn't about doing more, it's about letting everything be as it is. It comes from surrendering all attachments and resting in the awareness that is already here, already whole. Surrender starts with silence, not the silence of suppressing thoughts, but the natural quiet that arises when you stop engaging with them. You don't need to force stillness, just stop feeding the noise. Don't try to control your mind. That too is just another game of the ego. Let thoughts come, let them go. Watch them as you would passing clouds. No need to push them away. No need to hold on. Just observe. Try this. Set aside time in the morning and evening to sit quietly. Not to meditate with effort, but simply to be. When a thought appears, don't chase it. Don't resist it. Let it drift by untouched. Over time, something shifts. The mind grows quieter, space expands within you, and thoughts lose their power. In that space, surrender deepens. You see clearly there was never anything to control.